good, everybody? So I decided to do a vlog. I know I have been doing a lot of blogs and writing and stuff, but I figured for this one I might change it up a bit and do a video because I have a couple of good things to talk about, and I thought it's a good way to get the message out there without people having to read 16 paragraphs. So hope you guys enjoy this. So for this vlog, I know it's not for Sunday, but it's just something that I really wanted to talk about, something that I experienced the other day that I thought was it was like a surreal experience, and I really thought that I should talk about it, and I kind of want to get it out of my system because I haven't really talked about my feelings about it. So actually I have two things to talk about. That's one, and the other one is some exciting news that I would like to share with everybody. First thing I want to talk about is actually an experience that I had on Saturday. I actually went out with a couple of my friends. I don't go out that often, so it was nice to get out and, party a bit and just not think about anything else, just relax. So I went to the Ranch. It's a country bar, actually, in Barrie, Ontario. If any of you guys have been, it's an awesome place, and if you haven't been, you should go. So we went to this country bar, and the thing about me going out is ever since I started dressing the way that I do, or really if I go anywhere, I get a lot of anxiety because obviously if you look at me, I don't really look like a girl. People automatically think I'm a guy and they just call me by he or hey, man, dude, whatever. So obviously you can assume that if you're going out to somewhere where there's a lot of drunk people, that people will mistake you for the wrong gender. Now, on top of that, so the Ranch has these rules. So girls can do anything they want, guys can't do anything. And girls can go up on the bar and dance, and go up in these like weird cages where they can dance on top of everybody. And anyway, it's cool. So it's about probably midnight, a couple more hours to dance. We're all having a great time, but I really wanted to go on the bar because they unveil the bar at like later in the night, and all the girls are dancing up on the bar. And obviously every girl up there is, good looking girls. They're all wearing their little skimpy outfits, whatever. Anyway, so I wanted to go up on the bar. Now, I was wearing just jeans. I was just wearing jeans, like these jeans, and nice shoes. And I think I was wearing a t-shirt, okay? So I wear a sports bra, obviously, so you can't really, even looking at me now, it doesn't really look like I have anything there. It just looks like pecs, really. A lot of people tell me. Anyway, so obviously I look like a guy, and the muscles and whatever. So I really wanted to go up on the bar, so I asked one of the security guards can I go up on the bar, and he was kind of iffy about it. Anyway, so I told him that I would just take my shirt off and go jump around in my sports bra. So I did. Took off my shirt, got on the bar, and danced in my sports bra. When I did that, it gave me a bit of anxiety, as it has in the past, where I've gone to a club and I've taken off my shirt and just danced around in my sports bra because I don't really want people asking me questions or getting mistaken for a different gender or whatever, what have you. Anyway, so it does give me a bit of anxiety, as well it gives me a lot of relief. It gives me anxiety because people will judge you. There's probably just as many guys at that club as there are girls, and the guys, they're obviously looking at the pretty chicks and whatever. And obviously I'm not one of those, and if they're looking on the bar, you see me dancing around, and they're like, what the fuck? I don't want to see some lesbian or whoever dancing up on the bar. I want to see some hot chick or whatever the case is. And I did get a lot of those looks. I can tell when somebody's looking at me and they just think, what the hell's going on? And it was funny because actually there's a lot of bikers there and they were giving me weird looks. But anyway, that's why I was kind of getting a lot of anxiety, which that's why it gives me anxiety to go out, because I don't like, in the society that we're in right now, I feel like people should be a lot more accepting and a lot more open-minded when it comes to these things, but whatever, I've learned to kind of accept it. Anyway, the other side of it was that after probably 10 minutes of dancing up there, and I like to think that I'm a pretty good dancer, it was amazing to me how people just opened up to me and how people perceive vulnerability and they just feed off of that. I was dancing up there and I was putting everything that I had out for people to see, and people took to that, and it was amazing. People were coming up to me saying it's so cool that you're doing that, and you're so beautiful, and blah blah blah, and you're a great dancer, and whatever they were saying. And actually I was actually surprised the most by actually guys that were coming up to me and telling me, you have such an amazing physique and you look great and your muscles and blah blah blah. And it was amazing to me, because usually guys, they don't really, I've never had a guy actually come up to me and say that, at a club or anywhere really. At the gym a couple times, but I've never actually had a guy come up to me and say, oh, you look great, and usually they just look at me funny. So it was actually really surprising to me that happened. And I had a couple guys actually come up to me, and they were just not in awe, but they were just amazed at what I was doing. Wow, good for you, for getting up there and dancing and just doing your thing, really, I guess. And it was actually an amazing feeling to know that people can look past that and just appreciate who you are, even by not knowing you. So it was pretty awesome. Let's say, okay, if you see somebody at a club, you see some chick and she's dancing on the bar and she's dancing around in her bra, if I looked at someone, I'd probably think, yeah, they're probably, they want to show off and whatever. You're so quick to judge somebody on just because of the way they're acting. But I can tell you, and I can tell you wholeheartedly, that I did not take off my shirt for attention. I couldn't care less about attention. I'm not looking to score. I have a girlfriend who I love, who unfortunately wasn't with me, but I'm not looking to pick some chicks up. I'm not looking to, get everyone to tell me how beautiful I am, or get people to want to dance with me and grind on me and whatever people do. That's not what I'm about. But the more that I danced up there, and the more that people, were taking in that vulnerability that I was putting out there, the more I realized that it was kind of it was for a cause. It was listen, you know what I mean? There's all these girls that you see up here in their bras and their boobs popping out of their shirts and their little skimpy skirts, or even if they're not wearing skimpy outfits, even if they're wearing tight pants and whatever they're wearing. The point is that, that's not the only thing that's beautiful, and that's not the only thing that people should look to, you know what I mean? So I think just the big lesson that I kind of learned that through that experience was that vulnerability is so important. Going out there, I could have gone to that club and I could have danced on the dance floor and just danced on the floor like everyone else, and thought about going up on that bar all night and going home and saying, I wish I would have gone on that bar, and letting my insecurities and my fear and letting my vulnerability get the best of me. Or, you can just make that move, make that change in an instant, and all of a sudden I had the best night of my life. That was probably one of the best nights I've ever had in my entire life. It was so fun, and it was just the the impact it had on me, it was pretty amazing. And as vulnerable as it is for me to go up on the bar and dance and, you know, with my shirt off and I'm showing my flabby belly and whatever I'm doing and, you know, giving people a reason to judge me, it's also vulnerable for people to come up to me and tell me, like, that I look good or whatever, that they think I'm a good dancer, or that, oh yeah, like, what do you do, and just come up and talk to me. That's just as vulnerable and just as out there, and, you know, and I appreciate that so much. And every single person that came up to me and said something, you know, I said thank you so much, you know. Sorry. Every single person that came up to me that night and talked to me, or gave me a compliment or whatever they said, I said thank you, and I told them that I appreciate it, and I do. People's opinions mean a lot to me, and people's, you know, comments and their likes and their retweets and whatever people put out there, their feedback. It means a lot to me, and, you know, I take that to heart, and I take it, and I work on myself, and I do better, and I improve every day. I think what I'm trying to get at is that I just think that vulnerability is such an important thing in life, you know, to let yourself be seen, to let yourself experience things that maybe you wouldn't normally experience, just to put yourself out there and be you and be authentic and just be yourself, really. I mean, and people take to that, and I learned that weekend. I learned that on the weekend. I learned that, you know, putting yourself out there and just being you and dancing your heart out and, you know, showing your muscles and showing what you're capable of. People take to that, and people embrace it, and people love it. People are scared of change. People are scared of different. But once you put that in front of them, they have nowhere to go. So all they can do is embrace it. All they can do is accept it, and yeah, it was just an amazing experience. And I mean, it's nothing crazy. I just went to a bar and you know, got a lot of love from a lot of people, but it meant a lot to me, and I just wanted to share that with you guys, and just let you guys know that there's nothing better than just being yourself, being vulnerable, and letting people, you know, if you don't let people see who you are, they're never going to be able to accept you. You know, like when I didn't come out yet, when I was, you know, dating a bunch of guys in high school, and I thought to myself, oh, I can't come out to anybody because nobody's going to accept me. Well, how do you want somebody to accept you if they don't know who you are? You're not giving them that chance. You're just assuming. And yeah, I get it. A lot of times they don't accept you, but a lot of times they do. And if you put that in someone's face, you know, sorry, I'm a lesbian, like, what do you want me to say to you? They have no choice to accept. That's it. And if they don't accept, then you know what kind of person that person is. But if you put yourself out there and you let yourself be vulnerable and you let that fear in, your life is going to be so much better. And I know mine is. And yeah, I just wanted to share that experience with you guys because it was such an amazing experience to feel so much love from people I don't even know. You know what I mean? These people I don't even know. They're coming from all over the place. And it was just an amazing experience. And I made some friends. I saw some old friends and made some new ones. And it was just awesome. Second thing that I want to talk to you guys about is that I have hit a new chapter in my life, which is one that I've been wanting to accomplish, I've been wanting to get to for a long time now. And that is that I got a job at a gym, and I'm so excited about it because I took like a personal training course, so I am a certified personal trainer. I took that last year, and to be honest, when I left that, I didn't really have the confidence to go out and just start training people. It didn't really give me enough base. It was very basic in terms of what they taught you and the skills that they were giving you in terms of how to train somebody and what to say and what to do. So it was pretty hard to try to go out and just start training people. I tried, and honestly, I failed. I failed at that because I didn't have the confidence. And if you don't have the confidence, if you don't have the knowledge, if you don't have the skills, you can't make it. You got to be confident in yourself. You have to be confident in who you are and what you're doing. And I believe that now I will, especially with my website too, I think that has helped me flourish and gain a lot of knowledge and just grow as a person. So I got a job as a personal trainer at Good Life South Common in Mississauga, and I'm so excited to start. I start in a couple weeks, and I've got so many ideas and just so much creative juice flowing in my head, and I'm so excited to start and to help people and to grow as a personal trainer, as a motivator, as I just want to inspire people, and I want to get people in the gym, and I want to get people results, and I want to get people just excited about whatever the case is. And I have so many ideas of how to do it and what to do, and different training types and team training and all kinds of cool things that already have been flowing in my mind. So I just wanted to put that out there. I will be training at Good Life Fitness, South Common Mall. It's like in the mall, behind the No Frills. Anyway, if anyone goes there, you will see me around, and if you don't go there, come and find me. I will be happy to help you. Even if you do go there and you don't need a personal trainer, say hi to me, and I'll be happy to talk to you. I mean, I love meeting new people, and I love helping people out and just being there. I love living, and I love life, and I love to be me, and that's what I love to do. And I'm so excited about this opportunity that I've been given, and I just want to end this video with, again, just life is, as much as people say it, and it's so repeated over and over and over and over and over and over, life is too short not to live it. You only get one. Just in case you do believe in reincarnation, I mean, maybe you get a couple more lives, but for this life right now, you only get one. And it goes by so fast, and people just get so caught up in what they're doing and routine and always doing the same thing over and over because it's easy, because it's convenient, because it's comfortable. And if you're constantly stuck in that pit, that's the only thing I can really think of. It's just like a pit that you can't get out of. I mean, or you don't want to get out of, but you have to, because how are you going to experience new things? How are you going to grow as a person? If you're always doing the same thing every day, all the time, how are you going to grow? You know what I mean? You're not going to get new experiences. You're not going to meet new people. You're not going to expand your mind, and you're not going to figure out that maybe you like to scuba dive, or maybe you like to walk your dog, or maybe you want to get a dog, or maybe you want to start doing powerlifting, or maybe you like to paint houses. I don't know. Anyway, the point is that you need to get out there and you need to just find a passion, do it, meet people, whatever you need to do. Just be vulnerable, embrace fear, embrace others, embrace learning, embrace growing, and your life will be so much better. And I can guarantee that, because I've lived it and I love it, and I live my life every day, and it's the best. So that's it for you guys. That's my vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's a bit long and kind of maybe a bit sporadic and boring, but that was my experience, and I hope that you guys can have the same experience that I have had. Ooh, it's a little windy out here. It's a little cold. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for watching. I have a lot of people that are reading my blogs, and I really appreciate it. I haven't gotten my inspiration for this week's blog yet, but I will, and I can't wait to write it, because it's a great way for me to express my feelings and express my passions and just kind of get my thoughts out there. And it's great that you guys like to read it. I really appreciate it, and thank you so much for the support on YouTube, social media, everywhere. And again, if you do go to Good Life, come and check me out, come and see me, say hi to me. I will be more than happy to give you a nice big hug when I see you. And that's it. Peace, guys.